Welcome to the Positive Mindset Podcast. My name is Henry Lawrence, and in this episode, we're going to talk about how to make the powerful shift into the exact energy you desire. And make sure to stay tuned to the very end because we're going to take a deep, healing, meditative breath to help us align on this message and move forward throughout the day. So, this exercise, this is all about doing positive mindset shift. If you want to perceive the world differently, meaning you want to see things in a different experience than you're currently having, you must change your mindset. You must put your mind and set it on a different frequency. See, everything is existing at once. You are not facing the only possibilities, you're only seeing certain possibilities. Somebody else can sit in your shoes and see a different path. That's why they have coaches. That's why they have consultants. That's why they have experience. Because when you can do that, you can see another way. You can do this for yourself. In fact, the whole perfect day exercise, the whole vision board thing, all of that is about shifting your perspective so that you're perceiving differently in your current environment so you can move forward into the one that you desire. You see, when you do a vision board, you put the house you want, you put the car you want, you maybe put the body you want. When you create that perfect day, you start manifesting something that is in existence. It's a future existence, but it's there. And then when you start putting yourself there, you start to understand the moment. You start to understand the energy. You start to understand a person, a being that could live that life. Now, that version of you is living that life, so that version of you perceives that life. That version of you has certain beliefs in that life. And when you start bringing those beliefs into today, you will see the path to get there. When you can see the path to get there, you can receive it. You see, the law of attraction says like attracts like. That's why you must become. When you become the thing, you can receive the thing. So if you want to make a shift, you have to make a stand on your thinking. You have to make a stand on your thinking, meaning you cannot tolerate the thoughts that created your current environment. They are not allowed anymore. You cannot tolerate the thoughts that built your current manifestation. They will continue to build the same thing. You can put in new thoughts because you are the observer of these thoughts. So if you think you can't do it, if you think it can't be done, if you think you're broke, if you think you're struggling, then no matter what is going on in life, no matter how much abundance there is, no matter how much opportunity is, you will see the likeness of those thoughts. If you want to change it before you do something, you must shift into that perspective. Before this episode, I closed my eyes and I did a quick meditation. I imagined me completing this episode, pressing play, and millions of people receiving it. I imagined the smile on my face as I saw all the views, read all the messages of people enjoying the message. I felt my energy start to lift. I felt my voice getting stronger in the message that I needed to present because I knew I was that person reaching that many people. You can do the same for absolutely anything. When you decide, I am, it will be. When you go to eat that food, if you align yourself with the version of yourself that you're creating, you will eat in alignment. You'll pass on the things that don't serve, and you will bring in the things that do. When you interact with people, if you say in your mind who you are, that interaction will be built in that alignment. Meaning, when the conversation goes out of alignment, you will feel the resistance and be given the choice to shift away. That is why your new life will cost you your old one. It's because the old one is just a frequency that you're experiencing. Somebody of success in whatever it is that you desire, if they were to come into your place, they would not continue to manifest that same experience. It would change for them because their perception would be different. If they went into your job and they were successful in your job, meaning they had maybe 10 years of experience, had accomplished so much more, if they went into your position, they would shift that position quickly. Because their perception of it isn't as someone that is in it, their perception of it is as someone that's already done it. And you can do that. What do you want to say that you've already done? I've already been successful so I can see the way. I've already been joyful so I can see the way. I've already been forgiven so I can see the way. See, you can step into that perspective at any moment. It just takes time, practice, commitment. Do it. When you see things differently, you receive things differently. The example I've used very often, it's very simple. Imagine you're starting a new job. When you get that job, you're faced with a task. Maybe you went to school for this. Maybe you have some background experience, so you know what they're talking about, but you've never done this task. The first time you go through it, it's going to seem difficult. Your mind's going to kind of struggle through it as you go through the new territory. But somebody else in that job that's been there for 10 years, if they were to sit down there, not only would they see what's in front of them, but they would know the completion pattern. They would zip right through it because their perception of it is different. The thing never changes. Your life doesn't need to change. You do. Your opportunities don't need to change. You do. Your difficulties, your struggles, everything does not have to change. You do, if you want a different experience. And that's what it is. It's a gift for you to change. Imagine why you're here. Were you just born spontaneously with no purpose, no plan? No, you were here for a reason, and everything is happening for you. It's not for you to receive. It's not for you to win. It's not for you to have more than anyone else. It's for you to grow. Internal growth is always the goal. If you say, I want this success, I want these things, I want these accolades, I want these experiences, if that's what you put your vision to, you can have those. But if you feel empty right now, you will gain those things and still feel empty because you will bring your emptiness body there. That's why the pursuit is always inward. It doesn't mean you can't pursue those things. You absolutely can, but you should pursue a state of being, a version of you that is fulfilled, a version of you that is content, a version of you that is happy, a version of you that has purpose. Because then it doesn't matter what happens. It doesn't matter what spot on the world you're in, what the economy is doing, what the president is doing, what the wars are doing. If you are right within, your world will be right. If you do not have the ability to find the good, it doesn't matter how much good is around you. If you do not have the ability to find forgiveness, it doesn't matter how much forgiveness is around you. If you do not have the ability to find something, then you will never find it in your life. So this version of you in the future, when you have the vision board, when you have the mindset on the perfect day, this version of you has a belief system. Nobody is going to create a future vision and then make themselves unhappy in that. They're fulfilled in that vision. So pay attention to that mind. Pay attention to that soul of that future you are creating. Bring that one into you because that one is probably the steward of amazing things. That one is the steward of positive thoughts. That one is the steward of prosperity. That one is a steward of abundance, meaning they are the thing. It doesn't matter the external, they are the thing. So bring those I am statements and become a steward of them so you can feel that feeling now and not need then. Because if it's always going to be, I'll be happy when will never come. You will go to the destination, but you will still need when to come and it won't. Because your eyes were forward looking for fulfillment. And when you get somewhere, your eyes are still forward looking because you never shifted them inward. You never turned to yourself and said, I am this thing and therefore I am fulfilled. I am the Positive Mindset Podcast, or I am the Positive Mindset Man. I am the Positive Mindset Soul. I am the Positive Mindset. I am the Positive Frequency. Like, how far do I want to pull that in? And when I realize that I am just positive energy having a human experience, it doesn't matter what's going on anywhere because no matter what, I will have positive experience. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a shift. We're going to take a deep breath. And when you breathe in, pick on your I am statement. I am love, I am joy, I am abundant, whatever you need. And as you're breathing in, say that I am statement over and over and over again. Really charge yourself up with that energy. And then as you're holding your breath, visualize your experience of that. An abundance of whatever it is that you're visualizing. And then once you exhale, allow anything that no longer resonates with you to leave you so you can move forward in a positive energy. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And out. You are a powerful creator who is always creating. So don't try to get better at creating. Just take control of your focus. Go inward, find the light within you, and expand that into the world so you can become the rising tide that lifts all ships. Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope this episode was impactful and gave you a different perspective on whatever it is that you're going through. If you want to make sure you don't miss a single episode, make sure you subscribe to my email list. There's a link down below. It will keep you up to date with every single episode. And if you want to follow me on social media, there's my Instagram and TikTok down below. Both those are at RealHenryG. And then you can also email me at henry@vibeabundant.com. If you've been listening to these episodes and you want to make a positive mindset shift, you want to bring that statement within you, that I am statement, you want to visualize the world differently, you want to make it through whatever it is that you're struggling with, I am still taking clients to finish out 2024 to charge into 2025. If this is you, the best way to message me is either Instagram at RealHenryG or my email, henry@vibeabundant.com. You can, if you're on Spotify or iTunes, click the info section right on this episode, go down, and it'll have a link to where you can link right to me. Well, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.